fantastic day. Today we will be playing some F1 2017 game, and it should be fun. I mean, the real life race will be later on today. Lewis Hamilton starts at the back of the grid with a poor showing in the qualifying yesterday. If you haven't seen the qualifying, I'll just tell you while I set things up what the order is. Main order, I mean, like the main talking points of the order. First of all, this is a warning, so mute me if you want to, whatever, if you do not want to know, but I think it's enough warning now. The person who is in pole position is Valtteri Bottas. I think I just said his name wrong. I'm sorry if he is watching it, actually, because Valtteri Bottas, that's it. Yeah, with Bottas, he's pole, second place, like trying to snatch the victory away from him, is of course the person that of course fell flat in the title race in Singapore, and that is Sebastian Vettel. Now, Vettel is a great driver without a shadow of a doubt. He is one of the best out there, but Lewis had all the tools, he had all the personnel, he had all the greatness with him, and yeah, all the luck went his way. It did, and fingers crossed it will be a good race. So, of course, this is the game. This is not real life. If it was, I'd be like, what? But yeah, so just like real life, we'll have the formation lap, of course.
Everything looks good on the cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Okie doke, tyres and brake temperature. So yeah, real life, I really want a wet race. Of course, a wet race would be fantastic in my books. I just love a wet race. So yeah, of course, with Lewis Hamilton actually has an improved helmet, a good designed helmet, mixed with Senna, of course, and his 4 titles. This is the part, by the way, where Lewis Hamilton in real life crashed in qualifying. He is last on the grid today for the race, but it's a good job he got his title wrapped up nice and early-ish. Yeah, it should be an interesting race later on, because the first, as before the race, this race starts anyway, I'll show the running order for the race in real life. So first is Bottas, second Vettel, third Kimi Raikkonen. Really impressive from Kimi Raikkonen, of course. And yeah. Whoa, what's happening here? Ghosting. This wouldn't happen in real life. Lol. Yeah. The 4th place person is, of course,
keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Verstappen. Then 5th, then And it's go, go, go. The 2017 Brazilian Grand Prix is underway, and Bottas overtakes Hamilton and does Massa on his final home race of the season. Oh, Lewis has slipped to third, but he makes contact with Massa. Massa is down the order, but only lost one position. Now Verstappen is on Lewis Hamilton's tail. Will he overtake him? He's side by side, but Hamilton takes the inside line. He goes a little bit wide, but he just makes it on the grid, on the track. What a start from Bottas, the teammate of Lewis Hamilton. What a start from him. He had a better start than his teammate did, and that is saying something. But he is on the tail. Oh, Lewis Hamilton goes wide a bit, but obviously that is normal because he is taking things steady. Yeah, so Bottas up ahead is taking the challenge to Vettel, and it says on the forecast here that rain is due near the end of the race. So Hamilton and along with Bottas and all that. But hang on a sec, Verstappen, he's side by side with Lewis Hamilton. He overtakes Lewis Hamilton for third place. But can Lewis try and get him back? He's staying by him. He's took the inside line and he's overtook Verstappen. They ding dong battling, they are, as they used to say. But look at the gap between Bottas and Hamilton. This is shocking with Hamilton. But obviously his title's wrapped up and it is all calm between Hamilton at the moment. But Bottas, he's still sticking with Vettel because obviously the first place in the driver's title is wrapped up at the moment. So the race is basically on. Whoa, Lewis Hamilton had a bit of a kick at the end of his tyres then, but all went swimmingly then. But yeah, the gap ahead between Bottas and Hamilton is phenomenal. Obviously the gap is 5 seconds, but the Red Bulls are still keeping with Hamilton. Hamilton is obviously not doing much, but Hamilton could be a vital person. Oh, the two that could be losing out on 2 places here. But Hamilton breaks late. Oh, what a move by Hamilton. Just side hits Verstappen. Verstappen loses out big time. But Ricciardo's right behind Hamilton. Hamilton is under pressure from Ricciardo here. Ricciardo got the RS. Ricciardo can't really attack Hamilton. So Hamilton stays where he is. But with the connection on Verstappen, makes Verstappen lose out big time. Not just his teammate, but his title-ish rival. Lol. So Hamilton just takes things steady on these corners. Bottas still keeping with Vettel up ahead though. As you can see on the mini-map here. Still there's a tight pack right behind Hamilton. Of course, the Red Bulls are eager to get past Hamilton to get to second place, but pretty obvious that things are swimming now. But obviously Ricciardo is looking to slipstream Hamilton. Hamilton has no answer for Ricciardo. Ricciardo just swims past Hamilton as he charges ahead. But Bottas, he takes the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix, but Hamilton, he crashes out of the Brazilian Grand Prix. How can this happen with Hamilton? Hamilton had a bad qualifying, but can he restart? Yes, he can. But he's gone side by side now, and now Ricciardo has hit a point with Ricciardo, but Ricciardo just charges away from Hamilton. But Hamilton, can he keep with Ricciardo? Ricciardo, he'll be a victim to Hamilton now. But Verstappen behind Hamilton is faster than him on the straights, but he can't get past Hamilton. Hamilton is definitely running low on grip at the moment, or just pure pace on the straights. Shocking, as Mercedes dominated all season so far. Obviously challenged by Ferrari, but Hamilton's still sticking with Ricciardo, as his teammate has pulled ahead of the lead. And yes, big changes so far, as Lewis Hamilton, the four-time world champion, is 4th at the moment. 4th, yeah. But can Hamilton get in the slipstream of Ricciardo here? Can he? Can he get DRS for starters? I doubt he will. But Verstappen charges round the outside of Hamilton. Hamilton has no answer, and even Kimi Räikkönen. Verstappen. Oh, Lewis blocks Verstappen. Verstappen loses out again to Lewis Hamilton, and Räikkönen overtakes Verstappen. This is big news. But the two, Verstappen and Räikkönen, is overtaking Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton tries to go on the inside, but don't have any answer. Loses a bit of his front wing. He's side by side by Räikkönen. Räikkönen slows down. I don't know what happened with Räikkönen then, but Lewis Hamilton just overtook him. Hamilton's got massive oversteer at the moment though, with his front wing out of joint. So look at the gap ahead though between Bottas and Vettel. Massive. So as things stand, Bottas might be able to overtake Vettel in the Drivers' Championship, of course. And yeah, so
Radar suggests some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes time. So
5 minutes time there is a storm brewing, but there's a storm brewing with Räikkönen. Räikkönen is lining up Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen goes in the pits, but Räikkönen still sticks behind Lewis Hamilton. Oh, what a race so far this has been, especially for the two Mercedes boys. Obviously, Ferrari want to get ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Can he though? No overtaking in this area. Who's that? That's Ericsson who's out the race. Of course there's no overtaking. Oh. Can Lewis stick it to the... Yes he can, only just though. Verstappen went in the pits. I don't know where he went out from. But yeah. Massive oversteer so with Hamilton. Might have to change that in the pit stop. But yeah, heavy rain is due to hit the track soon, so I can see it. Whoa, Lewis Hamilton goes off a bit. Oh, he makes contact with Räikkönen, of course. Hamilton by the stewards are giving a warning, but yeah, heavy rain is due to hit the track soon, so what can happen here with strategy? Of course, strategy can occur really fast. So what can Hamilton do? But he can't do much because he's in the slip. He's getting chased by Räikkönen. Räikkönen goes in the inside. So does Massa. The fans go wild. But Hamilton is colliding with the Renault now. Oh, Räikkönen goes wide. Räikkönen has lost out big time to Hülkenberg as well. Räikkönen, what a turn he made then. Oh, terrible from Räikkönen, but Massa is getting chased down by Perez. Has he got the move done? He's inside. They're still side by side. Massa, the home favourite, his last race, fighting with the Force India of Perez. Can Perez stick it though? I think he has. Yes, he has, but Massa's still on his tail, as per se. So at the moment, Hamilton up ahead of these is okay at the moment. Yeah, but you can see clouds are just forming. Yeah, the gap between Hamilton and Ricciardo is 8 seconds now. Hamilton needs to make sure though that he gains a bit more pace, of course, because he don't want to fall victim to the Force India, does he? So yeah. So Force India though, without DRS, is gaining. He's overtaking Hamilton. Hamilton in the inside. Oh, he just takes the edge of the of Perez. Of course, Perez is gaining. He's gaining. Will he take Hamilton? He does. But Hamilton, can he get the inside? Yes, he does. Oh, what a move from Perez. Perez is trying to defend off home favourite Felipe Massa in the Williams. Obviously Massa in real life qualified 9th, so fingers crossed he does finish his own race well. So obviously in this game he's doing better than 9th. He is 6th at the moment. What can happen though? Who knows? But the gap ahead, of course, is massive compared to the gap behind Lewis Hamilton. Obviously Lewis Hamilton needs to pull away quickly if he wants to keep away from them pesky Force India. Yeah, the gap ahead, as you can see on the minimap in the corner, is massive. But Perez goes in the pit and Massa does. What's happening here when everyone is going in the pits? Obviously they had the nod that rain will be forecast soon, so is it wise for them to go in the pits this soon? I mean, there's no rain at the moment, but yeah, as the front run 23 seconds at the moment the gap is between Hamilton and Vettel, the two main title rivals of course. And yeah, I doubt Lewis will catch up to Vettel, only in pit stop. So of course rain is due in this race, so fingers crossed something might happen to Vettel. But as you can see on the mini map, Bottas pits the lead of this race. What can happen? But yeah, Lewis Hamilton is scheduled to pit right now, in fact. So what can happen there? Because Box is happy. He's getting a radio call to pit this lap. So what can he do in the pits now? Oh. Loads of people are entering the pit. The pit lane is absolute busy at the moment. So what tyres do Mercedes pit? It's the yellow softs. But yeah. Oh no, he lost out Lewis Hamilton to the Sauber, of course.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the
tight pit lane this is. But where will Hamilton come out with? Oh no, Hamilton just comical from Lewis Hamilton. I think he needs to just replay this again. I mean, Hamilton I know it's tight, the exit, but here we go. But where will he pull out as? He's pulling out behind Grosjean. I think he's yet to pit. Oh no! Was that a spot of rain then? Rain. I think it's dropping. It's raining at the moment. What can this do with the pit stops? Can this? Heavy rain is 10 minutes time. Lewis Hamilton being informed by his radio there, so he needs to get the move on if he wants to finish this race higher than normal. So no one's gone in the pits yet, so that says it all at the moment. But yeah, Lewis needs to pick up the pace. He's 1 second. If he can get into DRS, he can actually do some damage here. So can he? Don't look it. No, we don't. This lap he might not, but next lap he will. I'm expecting some. Obviously, Lewis Hamilton just had another message. Oh, he slides away, but he still keeps control. Grosjean will be wanted to overtake him though, but I doubt he will. But will he? Yes, he will. He's side by side by the Mercedes, the Haas. Oh, Lewis Hamilton takes the inside. Oh no. Oh no, Hamilton went wide, then Grosjean just overtook him again. Oh. Right. Lewis. He's confirmed. His teammate is in the pits. Bottas pits. So what tyres does he change to? Will he change to the intermediate or will he change to the wet? Let's see.
He's in the pits.
So has Vettel gone into the pits at the moment? DRS unavailable, of course, because it's raining. Imagine DRS in the rain, that'll be hectic. More crashes will occur. But Hamilton is struggling to keep control at the moment, of course, because as soon as the rain started to form, things got heavy. So obviously he can't pit at the moment, Lewis, but everyone is going in the pits. Massive gains if Lewis can overtake some people in the pits. But he can't control his car. He's gone wide. Oh, he's gone wide, Lewis. He's slow around these corners in the dry tyres. He's pitting this lap though, of course. And let's see if he can do any better in the intermediates. But of course he can. Oh no, he goes wide, Lewis. Ooh, just keeps it out the barrier. Can he keep it to the track at least, so he can pit for inters? He's going so slow. The gap ahead is extraordinary between him and Ricardo. It'll only get bigger because he's struggling at the moment, Lewis, on the dry tyres. He can't make it, but the pack behind him are forming behind him. Perez is all over Lewis Hamilton and he overtakes Lewis Hamilton. Perez in the inside line, of course, he's pulling away. Hamilton is really struggling on these tyres at the moment.
The intermediates are the way to go now. We're seeing standing water on the track and I don't see it drying out anytime soon.
Just informing Lewis Hamilton that the track will not be drying out soon, so Hamilton, will he go in the pits this time? Yes, he will. He's a bit frustrated he didn't get that he didn't get the pit stop sooner. But
Release.
as you said that, Alonso goes in the pits. So there's the...
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into. Are you okay?
That was comical from Lewis Hamilton. Excuse me for the little pauses. I'm just having some lunch here while we watch the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Pit strategy complete.
So,
See these tyres through to the end now.
nope. But here we go. So Lewis, he is at the moment 13th, but a load of cars ahead of him as he exits the pits. Lewis Hamilton, he's dropped 17th. How bad has his race been? But he can overtake a load of... excuse me. He can take a load of cars ahead of him. Kvyat. He overtakes Kvyat in the inside line. What a brave move. Now he's all over... oh, excuse me. He's all over Van Dorn. He overtook two people in one corner. Lewis is gathering some pace now. Magnussen. Obviously, he won't be any, he'll be a little bit of a struggle to get past because, like in real life, he does. But Lewis Hamilton gains speed. He overtook Magnussen with ease. Now he's got 3 more cars ahead of him he can overtake. So, can he get in the points, I wonder? I wonder if any of these would go in the pits. Nope. Obviously, why would they? But Magnussen's fighting back. Magnussen is
The gap behind us is
oh, Lewis
0 seconds.
breaks a bit late like he normally does, and then cuts Magnussen like a sword. Oh, excuse me. Like a sword in a restaurant. Right, can Lewis catch Ocon, the youngster who's impressed in real life in Force India, and excuse me, and as we nearly wrap up this Grand Prix, what can happen in a real race? In a real race, of course. I think personally, in the real race, I think it'll be a massive war. But Lewis Hamilton, he's sliding all over the place as he tries to pass. He passes Ocon. That's an easy pass. He's got Verline and Hulkenberg for company now. I think Lewis Hamilton gathers more pace in the corners than anything else. Ah, what a pass! 2 in the last corner bit. Of course, Hulkenberg made it a bit too easy for Lewis Hamilton there. Next step for Hamilton is, of course, Grosjean from Haas. Haas this season have been on it like a car bonnet. They have been really impressive this year. Their second full year, of course, nearly over. I hope they can. They've been a bit down recently in the as Lewis Hamilton gets the nod to just let him know that the 12 seconds ahead of him is the next car, and that is Grosjean. Yeah, Haas in real life, what a team. They deserve a load of applause because Haas have done even better than the likes of HRT, Caterham and Manor in the past. And yeah, so as we rabble on, excuse me for my hiccups again. Oh. Lewis, is he gaining the gaps to Grosjean? Let's see if he crosses the white line here. 11 seconds, so Grosjean is escaping him. But yeah, as Lewis Hamilton is set for a bit of a lonely race here. We can talk more about the real race in Brazil in a few hours time. 3:30 in the UK, of course it starts. It should be fun, should be. I'm hoping for rain though, as with most Brazil Grand Prix. Oh, sorry for that. You get loads of wet weather, and I feel that the wet weather has come and gone, but you never know with Brazil. And basically, oh, is Lewis gaining? He is gaining a little bit now. Lewis, he's catching Grosjean up. Oh no, he's gone wide. He's gone wide. There we go. Right. Gaining some pace now, Lewis. Brakes early, of course. Don't want to brake too late, otherwise you go wide. Right. Let's see what the gap is now. Oh, green flags somewhere in the first sector. Don't know why, but what's the gap now? 11. So I think in the corners Lewis is faster, but depends if he can get there first. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it's on the mini map. It don't look that much, but obviously it will affect Lewis as he goes off wide there, but yeah. 9 seconds now. Lewis is catching a little bit at a time against Grosjean, but will it be too late as we reach the final lap for Bottas
This is your final lap.
and Lewis
Final lap of
Hamilton?
the race.
Lewis Hamilton, of course, 10th, but in the real race he's last. Big crash he had by the where I'm going to pass now. Yeah, weird crash he had. I think Lewis might have to do some fuel saving here.
10.2 seconds.
And the race winner for the 2017 Brazilian Grand Prix is Valtteri Bottas. What a win from Valtteri Bottas, but the race is still on for Lewis Hamilton. Can he catch up with Grosjean? I wonder. Yeah, what a race by Lewis has gone on the curb too much there.
The tank is empty.
The tank is empty, his engineer is saying, but what does that mean? It means that Lewis will have to, as you can see on the mini map there, load more cars surrounding. But it's a good, well, since the title is not there for Lewis, because he won it, it's been a good race here as he wraps up 2017 Brazilian Grand Prix in tremendous fashion. A poor race though from Lewis Hamilton, but an even better race for Valtteri Bottas, his teammate in Mercedes, of course. Let's see who's second and third. So let's see. Is Vettel third? Is Ricardo Verstappen third or second? One or the other. But all I can say is well done to Valtteri Bottas, who fingers crossed can win at Brazil later on. As the team, his pit crew is over the moon with him. Hulkenberg 12th, he's disappointed with himself, of course. 12 is not his best result, and it's as it stands. Bottas first, Sebastian Vettel second, and the Iceman himself, Kimi Raikkonen third. Now let's see the great celebration. Of course, Mercedes is a top team and deserves all the praise they do this season. My prediction for the race in real life is Bottas first, Vettel second, and Verstappen third. I think the Iceman himself, Kimi Raikkonen, will just slide to fourth, and Massa for him, I think he'll go fifth. But thank you for watching. Subscribe, show your love and support, and I'll see you all next race. Thank you. Diolch yn fawr.